asking me, she's like, and then when I like, what's going on? Like, kunini unqunga apha endlini kwenzeka ntoni? Like, I can't be loud. Andithanda ukwenza idrama, andithanda ukwenza isindi, ndithanda uziqina, ndithanda uzibamba ndenza ngathi ndi-grand, yabo. Like, what is going on? Why aren't these ladies like, what's going on? Like, what's going Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Penny Mazingi and I decided to start my YouTube channel, and funny enough, I always thought of shooting this video when this experience happened to me, but I prolonged it for the longest time because I was not really, going into the space. It is so terrifying, I won't lie, but I decided, no man, it is time. And another thing, when this thing happened to me and I decided I wanted to share it with the world, I saw that another YouTuber, also, I think her name is All Small Stuff, yes, another YouTuber released a similar video to what I wanted to release, but then I was like, at least it's her story will obviously be different from mine. My experience was more of, the public the public sector, and her experience was more private. So I decided, no man, let me share this experience because, guys, abazali bethu, they don't tell us, excuse my language, but abazali bethu, guys, they don't tell us anything. People hardly tell you about this experience. I don't know why, because I'm like, why didn't they warn us? Why did they not warn us? Like, I feel like the movies god is a cutter, guys, and some movies, they don't do justice. But anywho, let me not diddle daddle into that. If you're watching this video, please support your girl and hit the subscribe button, join the family, because kusazoba mnandi apha. And yeah, let's get this video started without wasting your time and my time. Okay, guys, so it was okay, so just to start this off, right, I gave birth on June 22nd, 2022. By the way, I never knew that I would be one of those girls in the statistics of giving birth in 2022, because, guys, what is happening with 2022? Like, people be popping out babies here. Like, people are popping out babies for 2022 like it's nobody's business. Like, it's not even a shocker. And I never knew I would have a baby like anytime soon. I thought I was gonna have like a baby pakoma 28 plus, but girl, God uthe, nope, you will, pop a baby out in 2022 with the rest of them. So okay, yeah, so to start my pregnancy experience, okay, so now, guys, I was one of the girls. I think I was lucky in terms of my belly, and I never had a huge belly in my pregnancy. Like, I would get away with like people thinking I'm not pregnant. They probably just thought I gained some weight, but other than that, I never had a big tummy. I think my tummy started showing like pago 8-9 months, but if I would wear like a dress, it wouldn't appear that much, honestly. So yeah, I was just that type of girl. I didn't have much complications, honestly, just back pains here and there. And then June happened. Well, June, the beginning of June, I think the first week, I had like cramps in the morning. I woke up with like these cramps in the morning, and I thought like, shit, like, okay, it's time. But I decorated, guys, and my cousin, and at the time with June, I was crashing at my cousin's place, right? Because my boyfriend was up and down with work, and I didn't want to be in pain, and I would be alone, so might as well be with my cousin at the time. So I was having these cramps, man, this one morning, and I thought, oh my gosh, these cramps are like bad. I think they were bad for like 30 minutes. I thought I wanted to go to the hospital, but I was like, no, let me give it some time, man. I gave it some time, and I was fine. I ended up being fine, and it was just like, not a glitch, but there's a word for it. Like those cramps that you get and you think that you're in labor, or you think that you're gonna give birth, but it's not. There's those early cramps. I don't know, I'll look for the word and then I'll write it down here. So be long dog, guys, okay, cool, moving on. Now this particular day, right, I think it was on a Tuesday 21st of June. That's the day that my cousin and I planned to go to the mall at Hemingway's and just buy more baby stuff and like prepare the hospital bag. So she asked me during the weekend, but can't you just go and like buy the stuff in mall? And I was like, no, let's just go on Tuesday. I said, let's go on Tuesday. She's like, oh, okay, cool. So we set the day for Tuesday morning, 9 o'clock. We're gonna go to the mall and we're gonna add all the baby stuff as shotayo, prepare my hospital bag for whenever, I will give birth, you see. Okay, cool. Tuesday morning happened. But it was Tuesday 4 a.m. 4 a.m. here. I wake up and I'm having these cramps, guys, 4 a.m. and I'm thinking it's just a glitch, man, from the last time. 4 a.m. Okay, I walk up and down, I go to the toilet, I go back a bit and I sleep. I can't get some sleep, guys, because I'm having like these worst cramps, so I'm waking up at the same time. I'm waking up, I go to the toilet. I do this for about like 2 hours, like from 4 to 6. I do this, guys, up and down. I rest, I'm like, no, man, I'll be fine. Yeah, well, I do that. And then my cousin in the other bedroom, she's texting me, she's like, and then when I like, what's going on, like, up and I just tell her, no, I'm having these cramps, but they start and then they stop, they start and then they stop. So they stop, so I'm like, no, but I'm fine now. They start again, guys, around 6. And then my cousin's like, no, so okay, I go and I lay next to my cousin. It's my back, right? She rubs my back. I keep on making these sounds. One thing, guys, about me, when I'm in pain, I cannot scream. Now when I'm in pain, they're bad bitch. I'm like, or like I'm a very silent. When I'm in person, I'm a silent person. When I'm in pain, I'm a silent person. Like I can't be loud. And turn when drama, turn when it's scene, the turn was the turn was bam, and then I got a grand. So I make those sounds. Okay, sure. My cousin is rubbing my back, and then like my cramps keep on going on and off from 6 o'clock up until 9. Hi, my cousin is like, I say you and she says, but she was timing it, and doesn't lend you timing, time and whatnot. But my cousin was like, no, I timed it and all that. I think you need to go to the hospital and like get checked. And at my boyfriend is texting me, asking me about like good morning, like Johnny and stuff like that. And I told him I have these cramps. Now I'm telling him that dude, I have to go to the hospital. Luckily he was in town. He just got back in town. So he was dancing at his mom's. So after that he was gonna come see me. But I told him that, hey, I'm gonna go to the hospital. Okay. So go 9. Instead of going to the mall, as our plans are mall, I put on hold because girl is in pain. So go 9. My cousin and I We bolted to a Free Hospital. Bolted to Free Hospital at 9 o'clock. I took my book that was needed, the maternity book, and kid you not, tears were slowly dripping down my eyes because of the pain that I was in. Qha strong girl, man, that's mama class figure pa. Class figure park in Goku, what had happened, file. They said I must go to my file. That was a fast process. I went get I did a folder file, I got it done. My cousin, she cannot go in. She had to wait for me in the outside. So okay, I waited for a while, and then they directed me to go CC in this one area office to write down, and that's about how many weeks younger lad. I think it was 36 weeks. No. Wabhalwa athi okay iyapha ke ngoku kwenye room. She directed me wathi mandiye phaa kulaa room ye labor ward, something like that, labor ward. Aba la room ke ngoku guys kufakwa amabhanti and stuff like that. Yabo, they check you. After they check you, they will see if okay, should they put belts on you, and then like uhlale okanye no use right uzao, you're gonna like go home like awunanto yabo for now. Okay, cool. So while I'm waiting there, I'm texting my cousin Kengoku. Okay, sorry about that again. My boyfriend just came in. But anywho, as I was saying, so I'm busy updating, my cousin of what's going on. So she's asking me, hey, are they gonna take you in? Like, what's going on? Are you in labor? Like, what's cooking oil? And I'm like, hey, I really don't know what's going on. I think I've been like standing there for like an hour. Now the pain is kicking in. So now they call me in. When they call me in, they take my file. I don't really remember, but I think they took down my pressure and my blood. Yes. Oh yes. So after that nurse, and okay, during that period there were student nurses that were in the hospital, so they were like around the professionals and giving a helping hand and studying and basically doing their practicals. So now this student nurse was supposed to take in my folder or file and put it with the rest, so that order, so that they can call me in to go in for my belts, right. But this student nurse, I don't know what was going on in her head, or maybe she got distracted. She did not take in my folder. So I do not know that she was supposed to take my folder at the time. So I just took my folder and I went to go sit, thinking that, okay, now they're going to call me in for the belts, I waited, and I told my cousin that it is so bad that I think that, okay, I'm actually going into labor. So yeah. Then my cousin tells me no, she's texting my boyfriend aside and everything like that. So they are going to run errands, those errands that we were supposed to run, go to the mall and fix up my hospital bag. They were gonna do it because it was basically crunch time, so the way I'm in so much pain, it was so difficult for me, guys, to even like stay on my phone and text and all of that. So remember I said I waited an hour, they called me in, and then I went out again waiting so they can call me back in for me to go in the bouts. My cousin said she was gonna go to the mall, right? Okay, cool. She went to the mall with my boyfriend. They went to go get some stuff for me and prepare my hospital bag. I kid you not, I have been waiting and in pain. I've been standing, I've been sitting, I've been standing, I've been sitting, I've been lying on one side, I've been getting up. people, nurses were just walking past me, looking at me like I'm crazy, but they understand the pain that I am in. And I'm just like, why isn't no one helping me? Like, what is going on? Why aren't these ladies, like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? I went in, asked for some water. They gave me some water, but no one is like, nothing in them is kicking in. But you've been here for like almost 3 hours, 4 hours. When are you gonna go in the bus? Like none of them, like no one is saying anything as a nurses band nje ndime phala and in pain. Luqalele ke mna public hospital. So my cousin and my boyfriend arrives. So they arrive and I'm standing there and I'm in pain. Imagine, like, they went to the mall, they bought stuff, they went back endlini, they still had to pack, and they went to the hospital. And I'm still standing there, guys, and they like, hi, but what's going on? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm in pain. So now my boyfriend is seeing me in the worst pain of my life. So I am standing up, I'm sitting down. He does not know what to do. He's looking at me, and I'm just like, you know, making sounds. And my cousin is like, umrabe emqolo, umthi, andirabe emqolo, guys, xa ndirabe emqolo ndiphinde ndithi hayi makandiyeke. Like, guys, I'm the worst pain. And then they must brought me some salad and smoothie, right? And my cousin's like, no, drink the smoothie. I'm trying to drink a smoothie. It's a smoothie. I seleki, but imnandi, but I seleki because I'm in so much pain. Hey. And then now I'm like, no, let me just go ask what's going on. So I went in and I went to go ask sis. I'm like, no, sis, like, what's going on? What's happening? Like, I've been standing there. I've been like, what is going on? And she's like, where's your, okay. And then she looks through the folder. She's like, okay, what's your name? She looks through the folder. I'm like, my name, like, Mazingi. She's like, your folder's not here. I'm like, my folder's with me. You guys did not take my folder. You just left it on the table for me to take. Like, and then she's like, no, this is a professional nurse, not the student nurse. She's like, no, you were supposed to take in your folder and then we were gonna call you. So I'm back and then but then she because she knows that she was in the wrong for not taking in my folder. So I went to go fetch my folder from my cousin. I was like, oh no man, this student made a mistake. I was supposed to go in. So I gave them my folder. I think I was just with my cousin and my boyfriend for like about just no more than 5 minutes, and then they called me in. Like, I could not drink, eat anything. I was in so much pain, and luckily they called me in at the time, because imagine if they left and I was still there in pain and like no one was helping me, you know. So at least they called me in, and then that was a cue for them to leave. So they left my hospital bag with me and everything else. They left it with me. Okay, cool. Went there, done and all that. Okay, I felt calm, I felt better. After an hour, they took me to like my own private like ward to go, like, to continue you know, putting belts on me. And I was alone in that ward. So I thought, and then what had happened was the nurse came in, and one male nurse, and then she does this, like, two fingers, and then she like inserts two fingers inside my vagina to like ebe jonga how far about how far close I am and all that, you know. So she did that. Oh, guys, I felt so uncomfortable, and maleness and this nurse and shoving finger in my vagina. But then when she did that, that's when my water broke. Like, she did that and then water came out. Yeah. So they thought that, okay, I was gonna be ready to like give birth pango 8 on Tuesday, on the 21st, but no, I was not ready. So they just kept coming in and out, looking at that machine there where they connected the belts, coming in and out. I was in pain. I thought I was going to give birth that night, but I didn't. So I just basically, ndanyamezela, guys. They couldn't give me any painkillers, nothing. I was in so much pain. I was like screaming. Like, I told you from the beginning that when I'm in pain, I'm like a silent person. So for the first time in my life, I was screaming at the top of my lungs. Like, after midnight, I was like screaming because I was in so much pain. I was yelling on Nessie, trying to get some sort of attention, trying to get some help, guys, some attention, some help, I don't know, something was gonna help comfort me, you know. And the sad thing of all of this experience was I'm not allowed to have any visitors. Visitors will like they only come from 3 to 4 o'clock. Even my boyfriend, he wanted to be there for when I was in labor and giving birth, and he could not be there. So now obviously my boyfriend, he can't be with me throughout the process, right? That was, I was like, oh my gosh, you had, like, imagine now you are all alone, you only have your phone, and you're in so much pain that you can't even text. Guys, that pain, I would not wish that pain on my worst enemy. I could not. And imagine now my boyfriend, my cousin, they checking up on me like at 11 o'clock ebusuku, ekseni. Every time I felt better, I would try to go on my phone and text, but honestly, it was a hassle. It was a hassle. So I had to go through all of that alone, screaming alone, hearing other screams from other patients that were giving birth, throughout the night. Oh my gosh. And I was just like preparing myself mentally that, oh my gosh, I'm in so much pain and I still need to push this baby out. I needed to prepare myself mentally to push this baby out. And I was in so much pain. It got so bad that I was like, no, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm going to die. Like, literally, I thought I was going to die, guys. Like, hey, I was seeing heaven. Literally, like, heaven was like right here. I was like, no, I will not be able to push this baby out. I'm like, I can't. Okay, in the morning, I felt a bit better. They checked me again, inserted 2 fingers inside my vagina, and they're like, oh, okay, we're gonna bring in the doctor. So the doctor comes, the doctor followed by his new student nurse, and then the doctor comes and he explains to me that now this was almost close to 11 a.m 11 a.m in the morning. The doctor comes to explain that I'm going to have to do a C-section, that I won't be able to push the baby out, and I'll need to sign, the form agreeing to the C-section, because of certain, I forgot what the reason was, but due to the certain reason, I will have to have a C-section. So I was like, oh, okay, no problem, because I'm in so much pain. I don't think that I was gonna be able to push this baby out. I was offline. Could not text my boyfriend, could not text my cousin, could not do any of that. I was just in so much pain, and the nurse was just coming in and out. They couldn't give me anything to relax, like nothing like that, guys. Hey guys. That but anywho, so imagine I said visiting hours are from 3 to 4, right? Okay, cool. So 11 o'clock hits and they said, okay, the theater is ready for you, so that I can go, have my C-section. And I was like so relieved that, oh, okay, it's about time. And guess what? They turned me back. They're like, no, there's only OCC that they have to start with first, because her situation was an emergency. And I'm thinking to myself, guys, if y'all don't take this baby out on me, I'm going to die. But I'm like, oh, okay, no, it's fine. They say this is an emergency, so they start with her. And I still went back to my room and I still waited. I waited. That's when they took me back after an hour. And yeah, I went to the theater. A very nice doctor. There was a very nice doctor. I think it was colored. With his with the other with the other assistants that he had. They were very nice, polite doctors, nurses. They injected me. They told me to like calm down, and they injected me on my back 3 times. I think they injected here, and they injected like on my lower back, and they told me to relax. And I laid down. After I laid down, yeah, they started with the whole procedure. I kid you not, after they injected me, that was the most peace I felt in forever. I felt so in peace. I forgot how, well, I can never forget how that pain felt like. I even remember that pain till this day. But I felt so at peace that I'm like, oh, okay, Penny, you are going to be okay. You are not gonna die. You are going to pull through, you know. And the doctor kept on reassuring me about, you are doing well, you are doing great, you know. And then they took the baby out, and they were like, it's a girl. And I'm like, oh my god, yes, because I did not know. I wanted it to be a surprise, so I was happy that it was a girl. So I'm like, oh gosh, I wish I had my loved ones here with me right now, but public hospital, you can't. I was all alone. So I was like so exhausted. I was so happy that I got through all of that. So they stitched me, and then they put me on the stroller bed, and then they rolled me out to this other ward. They took my baby, and then they put my baby on my chest, and I literally slept after, like, when they like left me in that ward, another ward with other patients. I legit like slept like a baby. That's how, like, I slept like a baby, and then a voice, I don't know, something just woke me up. When I woke up, I just heard I think it was my cousin's voice. I heard her asking for me, security. So they were like just walking up and down asking, like which ward I am in. And then like I shouted her name, and then I can hear them running. And I also heard like my boyfriend's footsteps, so they were like running to my ward. When they came in and I saw them, and then the first thing I said to them, I was like, it's a girl. And then they were like in disbelief. And yeah, that was like a nice happy moment, I guess. My cousin was in tears, my boyfriend was in tears, like, and she was a beautiful baby girl. I pulled through. I'm alive, I'm healthy, she's healthy, we okay. But the process of it all was a lot. I do not wish that upon my worst enemy. So guys, please think twice before yeah, that was my experience. Just please comment down below if you had a similar experience towards mine, or you've had a way better experience when it came to giving birth at the public hospital. Just let me know if you enjoyed this video. I really wanted to focus more on like the cooking segment stuff, but I decided to just give us just to do a story time for you guys. If you enjoy my story time, just comment down below if I should do other story times. But otherwise, thank you so much for clicking and watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share, and yeah, I'll be back with more videos. Thank you. Bye.